See, sometimes I'm Benjamin, bro. I'm not just like a little fucking hater. I don't just sit there hating the guy, bro. Just not for no reason, at least. Oh no, they're after me. They're after me. Oh no, they're after me. Oh no, help. If I actually thought that, you think, you know what I mean? Say I do actually think that sometimes. Like something's after me, it's following. It's oh no, say it's real. Say what I'm saying is real. Say what I'm saying is actually a thing in my mind. Like, don't you think? So how could I be a narcissist if I'm making fun of myself? Do genuinely, right? Do narcissists generally make fun of themselves? Genuinely. Like, that's a real question I'm asking. I wouldn't think so. Narcissist is always correct. You can't tell them shit, right? You can't tell them a fucking thing, bro. You can't tell them it's Tuesday when it's Tuesday, right? Like, you can't do that to them. Otherwise, they're like, but I thought it was Thursday. Ah. But then when you make a mistake, you usually could say, oops, my bad. Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart. Got lost in the game. Oh, baby, baby. You think I'm in love. Right, that type of mentality, right? That's how they are, bro. Look at me, look at me, look at me, I got the knife. Look at me, look at me, look at me, I got the knife. Right, like that type of, instead of just putting it in the drawer, right? They always have to be on. Right, I have that same problem, but it's not, like, I keep it to myself most of the time. Unless you see me under the influence and fucked up and open like that, you don't know that about me. Unless you see me on here, and I'm honest, because there's nobody around me, bro. What do I have to lie about? There's nobody. Only me and God are here right now, plus probably an angel or a demon. Right? So I'm asking God to help me with whatever's the problem in my ear, bro. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's like a sickness or a smart meter or a frequency from Wi-Fi, does it really matter what that is? If I'm like, please, Lord, protect me. Give me strength to get by this. I need some patience and clarity, right? Like that type of, it's like a serenity prayer. Almost. You know, it's almost like that serenity prayer that you don't have in a book to read. Like a personal prayer, right? Because all I ever wanted, all I ever needed is right here in my arms, right? Words are very unnecessary. They can only do harm, correct? I mean, Depeche Mode tried to warn us. A lot of these artists try to warn us not to go down that road. You know, but even just walking parallel to the road is good enough sometimes for them to get a little whiff of you. A little sniff. All right? They're like, ooh, I like what he has. Well, like, it doesn't even have to be material possessions. Just the way you are. They fucking suck you dry, bro. They feed off your energy. That's what I'm trying to say. Whether it's positivity or negativity, you know? Because I'm not trying to yell all the time, bro. I don't want to use having ear problems as an excuse to be like, what? Yelling like that. Because it's not a hearing aid issue. It's like a fucking ear infection that I've always had, bro. It's not good. You know, what if it's from eating dairy? I'm quick to blame diet on this type of stuff all the time. What if it's from eating Asiago cheese? Like, what if it's not all dairy, but just a certain type of dairy, right? Because that would be horrible for me, bro. If I can't eat eggs, like, what am I gonna do for protein and fat, dude? You know what I'm saying? I never had these problems of allergies and this type of stuff. And watch out. Right, the soy bothers my stomach for whatever reason. It's too bloated. It's too much of a bean. It's like, it's too much. So I can't eat it all the time, bro. Right? Processed food is too bad for me, bro. I can't eat this shit all the time, you know? I can't sit there eating it all the time. McDonald's. I had these in the cabinet just in case. It's like sugar and fat, bro. It's like concentrated calories, bro. All right, a package of mayo. No high fructose corn syrup, see? But then you got all this other shit you don't even realize. This probably has like gelatin in it, right? It probably has porky, pig chilling up in it. Just like this will burn my face off and clear out my congestion all the time, bro. Why do you think I eat spicy food? It helps. It's like, it releases something. For me, bro, I can't eat all the same shit I used to eat. I know it. It isn't always about unbleached flour or organic. It's just, I can't eat the concoctions, bro. The pasta in general. All right, if I have flour, it's not as bad for me if I'm eating molded little bread particles every day of my life. Little rice granules every day of my life. Right, it's not good, bro. For me, it's not good. You don't think I'm a glutton right now? I want to just shove my face. My belly's full, but my mind is like, you can't sleep. You want to eat food, don't you? All right, I got food I can eat, bro. I don't even need to go to stores all the time. I get things that are good in the freezer, good on the cabinet, shelf. I don't always, you know what I'm saying? I have it in case something happens like a blizzard. Shit, bro. You could have a blizzard up here that go up to your door. Or it'll dry your ass to land. Like a boat at the shore, right? You can't even say it anymore. Because I want to sit here rapping and singing right now, but my ears, it's like, it sounds like it's underwater. You know what I'm saying? This ear's fine. This ear I can tell, it's fine. Because when I go like that, it's not much of a difference. It's not much of a difference. So I hope I'm not going deaf, bro. I hope it's not some type of ear infection. And if it is, what if it's from being around the dog, bro? Like, who knows what it could be from? Unless I go to, like, a doctor and get it checked out, right? Because if praying to God leads me to a doctor, then that's still God working in my favor, right? But when you're in a system that's communism and they just send you a piece of paper like, we're here to help, but they don't give you any time period, or they don't just reinstate you. If it was so important for you to be taken care of, they would just reinstate Medicaid, Medicare. Every year, it would just be in your name. You'd have your social security number, and it would be, you're good because you don't have a diet that's bad for you. So you never come into the doctor. So here you go, come to the front of the line. You must be pretty, you must be pretty serious about it. You never go to the doctor. But no, I'm the whiny one. You're right. I'm the one who's complaining, the squeaky wheel that needs oil. Nobody listens to me. It's like I'm crying wolf. But it's not that, bro. I'm not lying to you about anything. What if it is like a schizophrenic thing? But it's not narcissism then. That's a symptom of being around narcissism half the time, bro. Doesn't just skip a generation. You want me to believe in genetic predisposition about all the other types of fucking health. But when you talk about mental health, nobody talks about it. No, it's an embarrassing topic. So it's health, bro. It's a body part. What do you mean it's embarrassing? It's a fucking body part. You don't want to talk about mental health, but you'll talk about all the other types of health. You'll talk about all the degenerate things you can think about. But let's leave men's mental health, specifically men's mental health, off the table. Like, why are men depressed? Why are men feel? Because I don't feel lonely all the time like that, bro. I don't need a bunch of people around me to feed me energy and give me supply. I need you. I don't do that, bro. I'd rather work in the hyperbolic time chamber and get tougher, right? I'd rather beat myself up to give myself an advantage. Like, what I did to myself hurt worse than what you're doing to me. So get out of here, Satan. All right, get out of here, little tricksters. Right, because the ear, nose, and the throat are connected, correct? So what if it's something from my root canal that fell out a long time ago? and it's just a long time coming, and it's connected to my ear, right? Because it seems like that could be it, and then my nose gets affected on a small level, right? A little booger or something. Because I don't want to just blame it on a vaccine, bro. I'm looking for the truth. I don't want to blame it on someone else taking a vaccine. I don't want to blame it on me not taking a vaccine. I don't want to blame it on you not wearing a mask. I want to know what the truth is, bro. What if it is 5G towers? You think they're ever gonna tell you the fucking truth? When you're putting all your money into these stupid phones all the time, and then people like me don't even want to be on it all the time, but everybody else is always connected to it. You have no choice but to be on it if you want to stay connected to something, right? To somebody. Unless you give them your number. And half the time, I don't even give out my number, bro. What's the point? If nobody calls you, what's the point to have a big fucking phone book in your cell phone? I know more people through face-to-face contact around here, bro. That's why when I don't see somebody for a while, I'm like, yo, that motherfucker must have been a stalkerazzi or some shit. Because I'd see them all the time for a while, and then never again. Well, unless they lost a job or whatever it is, if they told me something happened, I'd be like, oh shit, where you been, bro? I used to always see you fishing. They probably say that about me if I don't go all the time. Because I used to go every day of the week when this lockdown shit was occurring, bro. I was going outside all the time. Fuck that shit. You want me to stay inside with people that don't like my politics, bro? Where I could tell all the time. Where God is trying to take me out of hell all the time. He puts me around people that I like, bro. He doesn't put me around people I hate. Satan tries to take over a vacancy in your fucking body. Well, you don't fall for the same shit I fall for, but you might fall for that. You don't think so? If Satan is one of the oldest tricksters in the book, right? Even though he's an already defeated foe, you don't think he'll tempt you? Come on, bro. He tempted Jesus. So you think you better than Jesus? That's what I want to know all the time. They think, oh yeah, Satan's already defeated. Oh, I say that to remind myself that I can be. If I don't invite him in my life, I have power over him. When I'm committing a sin, I know it's something I'm doing wrong. I'm like, shit, gotta stop that. It's not good. Smoking these cigarettes. What if it's from smoking cigarettes, bro? Catching up with me. You know how long I've been smoking cigarettes, bro? I might be healthy, but I still got a cough from smoking cigarettes, smoking blunts. I used to smoke White Owls, Dutch Masters, Dippies, all this type of shit, bro. Bong hits, dabs. I used to do a lot of shit, bro. More than anybody realizes, but less than anybody wants to admit. Because then it's like, maybe they feel fucked up that they didn't see. It's like me crying out for help, bro. Trying to dim out whatever light. Because when I show you my real self, everybody calls me crazy. Everybody put a label on me, schizophrenic. Well, I like to rap, bro. I think of rhyme forms. I think of patterns. Like, what do you want me to say, bro? You want me to say, if you're trying to get me to do something wrong, if you know there's something wrong and then you're trying to get me to act a certain way, that means you're wrong. That means you're trying to use somebody's disadvantage to your advantage and then act like you're not on some capitalism shit. That's what I don't like about communists. They act like they're not capitalists, bro. They're capitalizing on your compassion that you don't want to hurt their feelings. But they're quick to hurt your feelings. They're quick to burn your flag. But when you talk about anything that they're about in a negative way, based on historical facts, they get upset. Same thing as satanic people, bro. Every time you say something about Satan that's negative, they don't like it. Because he's a trickster. But I still recognize him as a message from God, right? God is allowing him into your life if you're doing something that calls him to you. Just like Jesus, bro. If I call his name to me, I try to be about what he's about. He ain't going to want to chill around me if I'm not trying to do the right thing. Right? Especially if I call upon him, of all people. Right? It's not like I'm here telling little lies to the church people. I'll stay away. If I feel like I'm making you uncomfortable, I'll stay away from you. 100%, bro. You don't even have to ask me. Unless I'm obligated to be around you for whatever reason. It's not like I'm bringing up rabies and ticks, bro. If I go out in the woods, I take a shower. Right? When there's a tick, so if there's a dog in the house, how could you not blame it on the dog? If they go out in the grass, bro, that's where ticks chill, in grass. They don't jump from trees like everybody said. It's it. They're in tall grass, bro. You know? I don't want to be around. I don't like that shit either. Bugs biting and spiders creepy crawling. I used to play with the creepy crawler. It's like an easy bake oven for boys. Creepy crawlers, right? That's old school, bro. That's real 90s kids shit. And when I'm looking at those posts about 90s kids, it's always technological. It's never analog, right? I remember some type of analog world, bro. Where you had to plug it in at least to the electricity. It wasn't just rigged up with wireless connections everywhere you go. It could still be that way, bro. It's our own choice, right? To be connected to towers and signals and frequencies and tones. It's not me being schizophrenic for knowing something about the reality, bro. What would they call Nikola Tesla schizophrenic? So if I had a lot of money to fund what I actually do research into, you know, like language and type of stuff like this, smells, I'm interested in senses. Because there's the senses God gave you. Sometimes it's more than 5, right? Where you could feel a presence. It's not just you in the room, right? Sometimes you could feel it there. Something watching. Doesn't like you. Sometimes it likes you, sometimes it doesn't like you. Well, what if it's the same entity no matter what? What are you doing to please it? Right? Because I'm not trying to feed that fucking thing if it's a bad entity, right? I try to leave that part of me alone, bro. The side of me that wants to go out at night, get wrecked, look for some punani. But then I get shy, bro, because I know it's wrong to just sleep around and get drunk and not remember shit. It's wrong to do. Right, to me, that's wrong to do. In my opinion, that's wrong of me to do to a female. Even if you know her, bro, you're getting drunk around a girl, it's not really that good, right? Even if you do something good for her, it's not that good to be drunk around females, right? To get drunk with females and all this type of stuff, it's not good, right? Getting twisted with them, like, it's not good, you know? It's not good, bro. I don't condone anybody to do drugs. I say stay away from it, little ones. Because I worked hard, and I didn't even, like, go down train tracks off railing my shit, you know? I didn't go off the tracks like that. Getting into wreck of my life. I didn't wreck my life up. I didn't get into much trouble, is what I'm trying to say. I didn't get into as much trouble as I could have gotten into, also. Not even that I got away with something. What if God pays me back, bro? All the shit I used to get away with. Getting high. Getting home fine, bro. But I look at it like that was God protecting me, bro. So I would get home all right. Even if you didn't give 2 fucks about me. I'm lucky it was on the street, right? Like, whatever it is. Because I'm speaking in general, bro. I don't like to just drop names. Shit is corny. Bro. I don't make it about one person. It's about look at how we living, bro. In general, it ain't about me cleaning up down here. That's a fucking obvious. Captain Obvious will tell you that, bro. But then how you doing all the other things if I got to keep this in check? Just like when I was a custodian, bro. They're like, yeah, I got to wipe all the floors and change the light bulbs, and you want me to paint, bro? Like, how much you paying me, though? I was getting paid more to shovel for them during the holiday season, bro. I used to look to work during this time of year because it stay away from the drama. Every time, bro. You stay away from the drama when you go to work during these holiday seasons. I used to guap it up, bro. I didn't save it up, though, because it's always some bullshit attached. I got to use my money to go eat out breakfast in New York at the deli. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't sit there cooking. Otherwise, it's in the way. Like, getting sneered at whatever meal you eat. Like, I could deal with it, but obviously I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. Like, what do you want me to do about it, bro? You tell me I shouldn't go be homeless, but then you give me shit to live around you. Right? You give me a place to stay and tell me with a time limit. Like, come on, time to go. Like, why do you even invite me, bro? That's why I don't accept invitation like that all the time. That's something I don't take Jesus' advice on. Like, to go where you're invited. I try to, bro. I don't want to get lied to. I have trust issues, bro. I trust God more than mankind. I'm sure there's plenty of people that get offended by that. Like, you trust an imaginary man in the sky before sun. You see me all the time. It's like, yeah, but you got tongue and lips to lie with. I don't even like to look at people in the eyes, but I feel like I'm judging them. Because if I know they're like on some scummy shit, they can't even apologize for something like, what if this hearing problem is from the plumbing issue that I had? When I was getting sick, bro, I was dying. It felt like I was getting stabbed in my abdomen. What if it was a voodoo doll? I don't fucking know. I say it could be anything, bro. I don't go running to the doctor. I'm thanking God I'm young enough I could get away with doing that, is what I'm trying to say. Plus all the damage I used to do to myself, bro. I put mad different types of smoke in my lungs, put mad different type of chemicals in my blood. Right? I used to get tattoos and all this type of shit. Getting punani, right? Not knowing who the girl's banging. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm lucky I'm unscathed through that, bro. I'm lucky the only scars I have are like emotional damage that I could keep at bay on most days. And tattoos. Like that, those are the only scars I have, bro. Besides work scars and getting attacked on a spiritual level too sometimes, bro. You don't want to see all my damage, bro. Right, I do kettlebell swings as my base exercise for a reason. Keep them strokes up, buddy. Nah, I'm just joking. It's almost a full body workout. You get your arms, your shoulders, your back, your legs, your heart, your mind. You get everything intact, bro. From all the research I was able to find on it. I took it from the original, though. From the guy that introduced kettlebells to America. I didn't find it from Joe Rogan, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of these people were trying to tell me I'm a dollar store Joe Rogan. I'm like, bro, that's the Lollipop Guild. What are you talking about? That's the good guys. That's the good guy, Chucky doll. Like, get out of here, bro. Same as any other Napoleon complex. They could be tough enough to beat me up, bro. But it's still a Napoleon complex. When I know a Napoleon complex when I see one, bro. When they're overcompensating for something. I don't sit there. I'm secure in who I am, bro. I don't need a bunch of people telling me, "Oh, you're a fucking fruitball if you like to let the girl kiss your peachy." Like, yeah, I could agree with you. It is sodomite type shit. I'd much rather be in the VJJ. But you don't get to tell me all the time, bro. Like, not to do this and not to do that and don't like this and don't like that. Like, that's on me and God. That's between me and God what I have to get over. Drug use and all this type of shit. You don't get to hang it over my head because you weren't even there when you're partially the reason why I want to go do drugs all the time. And then you don't even fucking admit it. You know, these people, they act like a narcissist in front of you. Like, oh, well, you got to see me do all my drugs, but when you want to smoke a fucking joint, that is getting high. Like, I guess so, bro. I guess so, lady. Sue me. It's not like I left the door open in the school, but I did. Because I was running away from the screaming. Shit was... felt like screaming. It felt like something screaming at me. Something bad. Right? There's always some weird shit going on where I'm at. Right? There's always... I guess no matter where you go on this planet, there's some weird shit that happen there, right? Because I got an icebox where my heart used to be, bro. It's probably some type of brain trauma, a PTSD of some type. That's what the shrink was trying to tell me, bro. It's anxiety, but you got traumatic stress disorder. Everybody wants to discard you. You're around. She probably knew I was around a bunch of narcs. I don't think she didn't call me schizophrenic, bro. They're supposed to tell you that if they're gonna diagnose you with that. You don't get to call me schizophrenic. You're not a doctor, right? Like them with the fucking masks. All I said was it's not gonna help anything, bro. For me, it makes me choke to wear it. I'd rather stay away from where you want me to wear a mask. And then you're like, "But you're not a doctor." Well, look what happened. I was correct, right? Look at all what happened, bro. I was correct about that because I was the first one scared of it. When I was getting Korean ramen, right? I was getting instant ramen from South Korea talking about I'm worried to eat it. Hey, it's whatever, right? Like, don't worry. And then just stressing about it is enough to get you sick, is what I'm trying to say. Right? When I'm sitting here thinking, what's wrong with my ear? What's wrong with my ear? I could go off on so many conspiracy theories about it. Like what it could be, what it should be, and what it would be. Excuse me. I just try to eat healthy no matter what. I'm not acting like I could live forever on a health food diet. I just have an example that shows me to not take care of my body in a poor way, bro. Those times been done. Those partying times got old for me when I was still in my 20s, bro. You know that? When everybody was just starting to get ramped up with it, I was already revving down with it because I was partying when I was like a fucking teenager, dude. Nobody gave a shit. That's what I'm trying to say about it. It's not me going, woe is me, poor me, have a pity party. That's not what the fuck I'm doing, bro. That's not what this is when I'm talking about it. I'm just asking myself, how is that not neglectful? For you not to even see, like I would be able to see if I had a child around me that was all fucking blasted out of his mind. I'd be like, dude, what is wrong with you? Where'd you get that? If you're not going to tell me where you get that, you're going to stay in the house for like a month. Like, what are you kidding me, bro? Can't charge me with no fucking neglect. Not in a legal sense or in a moral sense. Right? Anybody that's been involved with me, because I didn't go around banging a bunch of girls. I have to be in love with the girl for me to sleep with her like that, bro. I'm easily tricked with the Jezebel. That's what I mean. That's why I try to stay away from it. Because I'm like a simp at heart, bro. I want to help the girl. I want to put my coat over the puddle for her. I want to hold the door open for her. I wish I was able to take care of a girl financially where she don't have to work unless she really wants to. Right? I would tell her to open up her own practice. Nurse from home. Do a doctor stuff at home. Finish school. That's what I would say to her. And you act like I hate women or something like that. Crazy. I'm just not as fortunate as other men. So you get to clown me for my financial situation. Right? You'll go after some dude who has a wife, who lives at home with his wife and kids. But you'll make fun of a dude who lives at home with his mom still. Because it's rough times, bro. What if a girl lives with her parents still? She's strong and independent with her own money.